What's up, Lock Talk family? It's your boy Jason, and I'm back for another MLB breakdown video. But hey, if you want me to keep on coming up here and dropping these gems, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and like this video. It only motivates me to keep on coming up here and dropping these plays. And yesterday, man, we gave you a blowout winner. Alex Bregman over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, all hit. We had the Woo play that unfortunately got scratched. He got hurt. I actually had that as a premium play, so unfortunately it scratched. And then the Tristan McKenzie, we gave you some good gems on his hits and earned runs. So hopefully you guys ran with those spots. I'm going to do the same thing again for the MLB today. Gonna give you guys 3 to 4 player props that we can run with today. Some good spots. I'm going to give you the angles, and then obviously you can make the plays yourself. But if you want to know exactly what I'm rocking with in premium today, go down below, hit the link, purchase one of the premium packages, and get added to my premium Telegram or Winnable. Last but not least, man, let's get it rocking. We also have NBA today, so today's a big day. I'm only going to talk about MLB props, but if you want to get my NBA props, we're also going to rock it in premium. NBA playoffs, man, we'll see if the Mavs can hold off being swept. They can get a dub today. But let's get straight into it, guys. Let me pull up all the other things I need to pull up, and then we'll get it rock and rolling from here, man. So let me pull this. And then hopefully you guys been enjoying the content. Hold on, I gotta move my stuff. Hold on. I'm still getting all like situated, all these things, but let's get it going, guys. Let me reduce my image a little bit. And then, yeah, guys, let's get to it, man. So let's talk about a few spots I do like today. I'm gonna first start talking about my man right here, Fernando Tatis, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I think he has a pretty good matchup today. He plays for the Padres. And again, it's all about matchups. And I think the main reason why I like this is, number one, Fernando Tatis is number 2 in the lineup, very similar to Alex Bregman. He'll be sitting behind Luis Arias, who gets on base a lot, just like Altuve. So again, for these hits, runs, and RBIs props, you want our player to have the chance to hit the ball and possibly get a single, and then maybe get an RBI the first time. It's very, very possible. The one thing I do like is he'll be going against Hogan Harris, who is probably the A's one of his better pitchers, but very small sample size. And the reason why I like this play so much is, look at let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on, I gotta oops, my bad, guys. See if I can move all the way down. But if you look down right there below, let me see, I gotta move this up a little bit. Hold on, I gotta move the window. Let's see. If we look at right here, the pitch mix arsenal, right? We take a look at Hogan. He loves to throw the fastball. The fastball's been 61% of his pitches. Just take a look. If I go right here to where Tatis is, his expected weighted average batting average is of 0.467 against the fastball. That's insane. So I think he's gonna have a lot of chances to get singles, doubles, even maybe a home run. Like a dong is definitely a possibility. Here we look at the curveball. The one thing is the curveball, he's not as good against that, but I mean, the majority of his pitch is over 60%. Whether Hogan Harris decides to throw fastballs all the time, I mean, I like my chances here. Tatis has been also super hot. I mean, let's take a look. He's been 100% in his last 10 games over hits, runs, and RBIs. He's going to get at least 5 attempts at bat. So I really love this spot for him. Again, guys, we just need the chances. Whether we always hit or not is a totally different thing. But I do like our chances for Fernando Tatis to get over this line. So let me go to the next one, man. Let's see what we're gonna like today. I don't know. These are all like, let's see. Oh, let's go with this one, my man. So next play we're gonna rock with is my boy. Zoom this in a little bit. We're gonna rock with my man. Christopher Sanchez. And we're gonna rock his over 16.5 outs today. He's going against the Boston Celtics, and I like the spot a lot for Christopher Sanchez. He's a left-handed pitcher, and primarily he's done very well in the last 10 games, 70% over this line. He only went under in Colorado, LA. The one thing I will say is, though, he hasn't been pitching as well on the road. We look at his outs on the road in the last 10, not as good, but over his last 5, around 40%. The one thing is that I do like about this spot for him is really the matchup. So even though, like I said, the road isn't his best spot, the Boston bats have not been very, very good against left-handed pitching so far. So if I take a look against left-handed pitching, especially on the road, the on-base percentage for Boston's at the lower tier, strikeout at 33% strikeout rate, low walk rate, low power numbers. So I don't think they're going to have a lot of chances to, rise that pitch count for Christopher Sanchez. I think, he's going to be able to get some strikeouts and limit the pitch count, and he'll go into the sixth inning. That's all we need. We don't need him to pitch all parts of the sixth inning. We just need him to get past 60 and a half outs. So I like my chances with Christopher Sanchez. He has a really good pitch arsenal. If we take a look at, the sinker, 47% of his strikeouts strikes are on the sinker. And let's see if we take a look. And when it comes to look at the sinker, man, let's look at the expected batting average. Yes, some of them are pretty high, but the K rates for a lot of these guys are also fairly high as well. And also the changeup expected batting average isn't super high for a lot of these guys. So again, guys, I do think Christopher Sanchez has a good spot today. Over 16 and a half outs. He plays for the Phillies. I like his chances here. I think he can pitch halfway through the fifth inning for sure. Just look at how many he's been getting, a lot of leeway, a lot of leash in these games. But all right, let's talk about one more, and I'm gonna just have to go back, man, to my guy, bro. Dude, I still think Alex Bregman, it's another good spot for him, man. Like, what else can I say about this guy? Is a unit, bro. This guy is an absolute unit. He hit for us yesterday, and again, he has another good matchup. So again, he's been super hot to slide, man. 100%. Just take a look. If you don't believe me, what I gave out yesterday, he hit. Got 2 runs in, a single. So, I mean, he absolutely crushed it. He makes 4 to 5 plate appearances per game. Again, man, what did I say? It's all about the pitch mix in the matchup. He's going against Logan Webb, who is a notorious pitch to contact type guy. And the main thing is, what's his main pitch arsenal? It is that sinker. And the sinker, he has almost a 400 expected batting average, low strikeout rate. So I think, because Logan Webb will throw that sinker, my man Bregman will have a ton of chances to hit this prop and get at least a single in. Again, he hits behind Jose Altuve. So he will definitely get a lot of chances to get some RBIs. And again, just tons of plate appearances. The only other thing that may be concerning on this is, the changeup. The changeup, he's not as good, and it's a decent part of his pitch mix. But the other big pitch for him is that slider. And the sliders, he has a really good expected batting average as well. So, yeah, man, I mean, I do think I like Alex Bregman in the spot. Slider right here, 3.65 expected batting average. And then the sinker, 0.369. The changeup's the only one where Logan Webb does throw it a decent amount. But in terms of the sinker and the slider, that's almost about 60% of his pitch mix. I like Alex Bregman in the spot. Yeah, I mean, the juice is around minus 150 now. I mean, people are definitely catching on what he's been doing. But nonetheless, guys, I do like Alex Bregman in this spot to get over 1.5 bases again. So those are 3 plays, man. Alex Bregman, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. You can also maybe look at total bases. But again, I still like hits, runs, and RBIs. Again, guys, I told you in that last video, I mean, it's plus for a reason because he's not hitting as well on the spot. He brings runs in. There's guys on base when he gets up. He's going to get a lot of play appearances. You could look at RBIs did hit yesterday, but again, a little bit harder. I do think Logan Webb will be prone to give up some type of runs against guys like Alex Bregman, but of course, it's dependent on can he get a home run or can someone like Altuve or maybe someone else in the lineup, maybe like a Myers or McCormick, be on base when he gets up. But yeah, we also gave you Christopher Sanchez over his outs, and the last guy was Tatis over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. Again, he has a good batting matchup. You could also do maybe total bases or something similar to that. Maybe you just get him for a hit. And Christopher Sanchez, you also could look at his strikeouts. I think that's another good look. Let me see if I can pull up his stats again for you guys. You take a look at his Ks. The only thing is his K line is pretty high. It's around, let me see, it's around 5.5. Boston does strike out at a pretty high rate. So I do think also his Ks could be a look for sure. I mean, Boston has been striking out at an insane rate, man. I mean, over the last few home games, they're striking out at 33% strikeout rate. If I take a look, maybe taking out the home games for him, and see if I take a look at Boston just against lefties in general. Let me pull up. They're striking out at 30% strikeout rate. So maybe even the over in Ks could be a better look for Christopher Sanchez. But unfortunately, he hasn't really been getting there. He has had some pretty tough matchups. If you look at kind of the screen, he went against Milwaukee, and I believe Milwaukee, let me see. Milwaukee's kind of like league average against strikeouts. San Fran, a really good left-handed batting team. He actually struck out a decent amount. That's pretty good. Colorado, They strike out at a decently high rate. Let me see if I can find them in this list. But one of the lowest against left-handed pitchers. The Nationals, they are kind of like league average at best. But Boston, the worst team in terms of strikeout rate against left-handed pitchers. But, you know, the one thing about Christopher Sanchez is this so far, at least in the last 5 games, he's only gotten over this line when he's been away from his home field 1 time. So that's a little bit concerning. I do think his outs may be a better option because if he gets a lot of guys out, I mean, he's probably going to stay into the 6th inning. So I think we're going to get there no matter what. So I think those are 2 ways to play, guys. Again, hopefully it's been helpful. Shoot me a subscribe and a like if you guys been liking the content. And yeah, guys, if you guys want to know everything we got in premium, of course, you can win a free daily card if you just leave a comment down below, or you can get a free week if you hit one of those links in the pinned comment or the description down below. You always have a chance to get a free week or a free daily, man. So again, guys, until the next one, I'll see you over there.